Alvin is a savant. How can one person have looks and money? Never thought they'd find such a thing in a place like that. Is this because of the so-called spirit arts? These Maxians have joined the resource market. Honestly, I don't like this not one bit. Probably gotta go to this alleyway. We didn't really talk to anyone in this alleyway. At least this episode 2 is after the next chapter. It would have to be. I originally thought it was last chapter, but it has to be the next one. Or maybe if you do Muses first, you can get... Maybe depending on the chapter you do, that gives you the episodes. I don't know. So maybe if I did Muses first, maybe these 3 wouldn't be available, and maybe Elise's would be or something. I don't know. Some guy named Alvin has been creating good relations in the higher-ups of Brought. He understands the rules of this town, no, the rules of society. Apparently he's a new merchant, but I guess he can't be underestimated. We'll do it eventually, because we're gonna just do it as soon as it appears. It's always recommended to do the character episodes when they come, because there's a chance of getting bonus scenes. Like when we did Gaius's episode, we got all those bonus scenes with Leia. We wouldn't have got those if we didn't do Leia's episode before Gaius's chapter. Did you hear the rumor about Yurgen and Alvin? I heard their business is booming. Good for them.
So I'm actually doing pretty well in this world? Gotta admit, I've got mixed feelings about that.
Yeah, it's that Rize Maxi and Olympian pair, right? They weren't doing so well when they first came here. I'm glad they made it. On Yurgen. Alright, now Yurgen is marked. Or maybe not Yurgen necessarily, but...
Alvin? What are you doing here? Did you already finish the delivery?
Yeah, about that. The delivery date's changed. Something about a scheduling conflict.
Really? That's awfully sudden. Oh, isn't that Leia? What have you been up to?
Oh, hey. You know, work and stuff.
That reminds me. How's Isla doing?
Pretty well, considering. Baby's doing great too. Kicking up a storm.
You're having a little baby? Wow!
Thanks. I can hardly believe it myself.
Hightail it home already. I'll hold down the fort here. Your old lady's probably eating everything in sight.
You're sure you can handle things?
Trust me. I've got this. I'll check over the inventory and everything. You got the key?
Ah, right. Here. And Alvin.
Yeah?
You're a good partner. Thanks.
Nah, just thinking about the past.
Are you okay?
Couldn't be better. Except I feel like a jerk for lying to the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, is someone worried about me?
Not if you're gonna make fun of me for it.
Well, there's no point in you feeling down about it. Besides, we haven't even gotten to the hard part yet. This key, it's for a Helioborg storage facility.
Helioborg? Lovely. Let's try not to get lost this time.
Alvin's profession.
I still can't believe you're a businessman now. That's a pretty big transformation for a mercenary.
Is it that much bigger than your transition from nursing assistant to journalist?
So, let me ask you something. What is it that you find so appealing about your new occupation?
That's fine, just ignore my question. I would say it's being able to buy large quantities of merchandise cheaply. At the moment, you barely need to pay anything in tariffs.
Can you resell things that profitable?
What do you think?
That's a designer brand scarf, isn't it?
Not just the scarf, the shirt too. A good wardrobe is among a businessman's most powerful tools.
Business tools, huh? I wouldn't know much about that.
If you're gonna work here, you better learn about it. In Olympias, wardrobe is one of the topics in employee performance reviews. It's directly linked to your salary.
You gotta be kidding me. Seriously? Crap, I gotta get some new clothes.
And the ability to lie convincingly is another of a businessman's most powerful tools.
Alvin knows a thing or two about lying. Back to Triglyph. Now, the game says go to Helioborg. However, if you go from Triglyph to Dorbalian High Road, First of all, if you go to Triglyph, you can get some bonus scenes that will add some affinity. And also, just going this way gets us more treasure to find. Some of which is gold, which again, gold is very important in Xillia 2, because as much of the debt as you can pay off is great. Also, it helps with progression.
What's going on with the Luger and Julius of this world?
Maybe they're just living out a normal life together. As long as we're here, want to check in and see?
Yeah. So this isn't even required. You don't have to get to this red exclamation mark, but this is like a bonus thing you can do. Or you could just go straight to Helliaberg and like end the episode. Not end the episode necessarily, but continue it normally. I think out of all the main characters, Jude's design's my favorite. Big step up from his previous design. I think Jude's design is fitting. I like his Xillia 1 design and his Xillia 2 design, but the Xillia 2 design is just more fitting because it just fits what Jude wants to do and his whole thing from Xillia 1. So I'd probably agree with you. Leia's is also really nice. I really like Leia's Xillia 1 outfit, but her Xillia 2 outfit is nice. Honestly, I don't think any of the Xillia 2 outfits are bad. I think all the character designs in Xillia 2 are still spot on. There are some characters who I'm like, oh yeah, I prefer their Xillia 1 outfit. Like Alvin, oh, his Xillia 1 outfit, I love Alvin's coat in Xillia 1. But his Xillia 2 outfit is also fire. So, you know, I think they do a good job with the character designs. Like a year later from their Xillia 1 counterparts.
What are you doing home so early? Well, this is an unexpected guest.
I think if I say friends of mine, I'll get affinity. Oh, let's go.
Hey there.
Sorry for just dropping in.
Any friend of Luger's? So, business seems to be booming.
Yeah, no complaints.
Who'd have thought little Alfie cries a lot would become such a big deal?
Little Alfie? Cries a lot?
Come again?
Have you forgotten? You used to tell me everything. Of course, you were a lot littler then. I remember when Balin used to make fun of you for being shorter than all the neighborhood girls.
Huh?
He always had all the brains, even as a kid. I doubt you ever outwitted him.
How?
Sorry, gotta run. Catch you later, Alfie. Don't let Luger do anything I wouldn't do.
There's that dang him again.
What was that about?
You two sure do seem close.
I'm as confused as you are. Now that I think about it. When I was younger, this older kid used to babysit us. And he was always humming that song.
Really? So your babysitter was Julius?
Just because it was Julius here doesn't mean it's true in every dimension. But there can't be that many people who knew me when I was a kid. Wow. Can't say I expected this.
How old is Julius? Alvin's like in his 20s. I don't know. I don't remember exactly Alvin's age, but Alvin's like mid-20s. Probably 30. I don't think Alvin's older than 30. But I don't know how old Julius is. But surely he's older if he was Alvin's babysitter. Back to Torbali and High Road. But yeah, Xillia 1 to Xillia 2 character designs, they do a good job. Jude's like, I don't know. I like Jude's Xillia 1 outfit, but at the same time, his Xillia 2 outfit just makes sense. And it looks snazzy. It makes sense for Jude's character and like his arc from Xillia 1 to 2 and what he does in this game. And his whole character episode, it makes perfect sense for Jude and his transformation, and it definitely looks good. Elise's, I would say, is a step up. I think Mila's is also like a minor step up as well. Of course, this isn't the real Mila, so this isn't like Mila's transformation. Mila, we have to get the real Mila to see it, but Mila's, I think, is a slight step up. Rowan's as well, I would say. Gaius's, oh, his Xillia 1 outfit is so good, but again, makes perfect sense why he would lay low. It makes sense why Gaius doesn't have that outfit, because again, Gaius isn't, he's trying to blend in with the public. It makes perfect sense, but his Xillia 1 outfit looks so good. I think his Xillia 2 one looks amazing. Just trying to be one of the locals and everything. No longer like a king. Still a king, but like, you know, not focused on being a king, etc. Alvin's, again, looks good, but I really loved his Xillia 1 coat. And Leia's is kind of like, I do like Leia's too, but Leia's Xillia 1 was pretty good as well. Actually, these enemies are so weak, I don't even think I want to bother with them, to be honest. Or maybe they're not weak. You know what? Do an encounter link, we'll find out. Julius is 28. How old is Alvin? I feel like I knew Alvin's age at one point or another, but I don't remember it. It's possible they can be like a year or two apart, I guess, but... Bye. Get wrecked.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, we're not getting much XP at all.
This is the result.
It's not really worth fighting here. I think they do a great job with the Xillia 2 outfits. IMO. Fine. Alright, encounter link. I guess we're gonna find out how much I get for this.
You wanna play rough, huh?
Demon Fang! Let us attack together! Power demonic chaos! Tiger Blade!
Alvin is 27 in Xillia 2. Oh wow, they're only a year apart. How about that? I didn't realize that. That is interesting. So Alvin's 26 in Xillia 1. That means... I hate the resist sword. Also, I think I probably want to put Leia back in her Xillia 2 outfit soon. We've had her in the Xillia 1 garb for a while.
Time for our friendship pose.
Oh, friendship pose. We haven't seen this one in a while.
Be consistent.
Dude, I love it how they freeze and then it just keeps going. You think it's over and it's not. Never gets old. This is the result of my hard work. There's a lot of elemental ore just lying around here. I thought there was more gold in this road, but I guess not. Maybe I was getting it confused with a different road, or maybe it's all in the final region. Who knows? Dude, I can't wait to play poker. I think we have to wait till, like, Chapter 10. Whenever we get access to a place called Drellin, which might be Chapter 10? It would have to be, because I'm pretty sure after Muse's chapter, when you get all the characters, the game, like... It feels more streamlined in terms of what happens, and my memory of it is a lot better. It's like, oh yeah, you do this and this. Like, my memory after Muse's chapter, or Gaius and Muse's chapter, because you could do them in any order. Because I know 11, I remember 11 and 12. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember 13. I think I remember 14. And 15 and 16, I obviously remember those. Ba-ba-ba-ba. 250 gold. That wasn't really the amount of gold I was expecting. But yeah, Chapter 10 would have to be Drellin. So once we go to Drellin, we can play the poker game.
That ore
Because
should
there's
be
a
stored
job
here somewhere.
related to
We need
Drellin, which
find
opens
it.
the poker game.
Leave no stone unturned. We better get it before Yurgen finds us. Otherwise, things won't be pretty.
Also, I'm trying to remember who the Divergence Catalyst here is here. I do not. I cannot remember for the life of me. Fun fact, Xillia 1 has the youngest and oldest party member. Oldest makes sense. Rowan's like 60, right? There's no character that overthrows Rowan's age. There's no character... Elise is the only character 12 in the Tales of series? I guess there are a lot of 13-year-olds, right? Genus is 13, or is Genus 14? I think Genus... Isn't Genus 12 in Xillia in Symphonia 1? Because I thought in Dawn of the New World, Genus was 14. Carol's 13. Patty's 14. Annis is 13. Trying
Once
to
again,
think.
for my own selfish reasons, I'm gonna destroy everything that matters to you. I'm sorry, Yurgen.
I guess not to mention that there is no character under 12, but I thought Genus was also 12 in Symphonia War. Maybe he's 13. But I remember Genus being I remember Genus being 14 in Dawn of the New World. As much as I hate that game, I just remember that for some reason, because Dawn of the New World's like 2 years after. Because there's no way Genus is 15 or 16 in Dawn of the New World. Oh, this isn't even the warehouse. Yeah, Carol's 13. Carol is 1 year older than Elise. Elise is 12 in Xillia 1. In this game, she's 13, but this is a year after. I guess now that you mention it, there are no, like, 11 and under... people 11 and under in Tales of, but I never thought about it. Unless Chelsea. Chelsea's probably like 13 or 14, right? In Destiny? I don't remember how old Chelsea is. She's a kid character, too. I'm trying to think of more kid characters. Obviously, Edna and Laphicet don't count because they're not human. They don't have ages. They are the children character of their games, but they don't have ages, so they don't count. Sophie as well. So I'm trying to think of actual humans that have ages. Eternia, they're like all the same age, basically. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Elise and probably Genus are the youngest in Tales of. There's no one under 12 in Tales of. This is... I don't know what floor I have to be on. I have to go to the warehouse district, but I have no idea where that is. Genus was 12 in Symphonia 1? Yeah, I figured. Because there's no way Genus is 15 in Symphonia 2. I remember him being 14. That checks out. I never thought about it. Rowan is absolutely the oldest. Like, that's without a doubt. I don't think anyone... I think the closest a character comes is, like, maybe there's a 30-year-old in Tales of, but no one comes even close to Rowan that I can think of a game that I've played. What about Beryl? She's, like... Oh, no, Beryl's, like, 15. Beryl's not that young. I just thought of Tales of Hearts, because I thought of Gaul, and I'm like, oh, Gaul's kind of old. But not as old as Rowan. I literally just thought of Hearts on my mind. I was like, oh yeah, Hearts is a game I played. Beryl is not that young though. Beryl's like, I think, like 15 or something. And obviously Arise. Arise has like the oldest group. Because the youngest, I think Law and Rimwell are like 16 or something. Maybe Rimwell's 15, I don't know, but Arise definitely has the oldest cast because, like, they're all, like, relatively mature. Rimwell being the youngest at, like, 15 or 16. Do we count Asbel and crew in the childhood arc? I wouldn't. Even then, I'm pretty sure Asbel's like 11, I think, in the childhood arc. I wouldn't, though, because that's not really... That's like a temporary thing of the game. That's like 3 hours of graces, give or take, depending on how you play. 1 to 3 hours of graces, heavily depending on how you play. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, by the way.